with a bad bitch, can't do nothing basic.
Welcome back, YouTube. This your girl Kiana, and I'm back with another video. Now, today is gonna be a little bit different. If you haven't already read the title, which I hope you did, that's why you clicked on it, right? You read the title, and judging by the thumbnail, today's video is going to be about women, modern women especially, feeling entitled to everything. This is where it's about to get real. Stay with me. Now, during this video, go ahead and comment your thoughts, because I'm about to take you down a road that nobody probably ever said before, or if they have, you probably haven't heard it as raw. It's coming from a woman, a black woman. No matter how you feel about the topic, go ahead and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Modern women feel entitled. Let's talk about that. A modern woman feel like she need a man to do everything for her, wine and dine her, and do everything to court her. Then when she get everything she want, she dismisses the man without ever even taking his feelings into consideration. Like, what is that? And that's why men don't want anything to do with these modern women. For real though, whatever happened to a woman doing something for a man without him even asking? For those who don't, you gotta think about it. If a man liked you, you would expect him to do everything for you, right? But then the moment you say, oh, I like him, I love him too, then you don't do anything for him. For example, like taking him out to dinner just as a nice gesture. Do you ever do that? Modern women don't do that. Modern women always think that the world is supposed to revolve around them, and it doesn't. So it's funny that modern women always want equality in a relationship. Where's the equality at? That's the first thing to practice in a relationship. If you want equality, show your man that these are the things that you will want, but do it genuinely. If you like him, go ahead and pay for dinner. Go ahead and pay for some drinks at a bar. Offer him to go out. Do the things that you will want man to do. Modern women say chivalry is dead. Did men ever get chivalry? I know. It's expected for a man to be chivalrous. I get it. But if we want things to be changing, the change starts from within, from women. That goes back to being said. Equality and women always feeling entitled. Why does the world revolve around you? You came from a man, right? Because technically, if we're going back to biblical days, Eve came from Adam's rib, didn't she? If we're going back to genetics, women, no matter what gender we are, man or woman, we came from a man's underparts, right? So why do you feel entitled as a woman to get everything in the world, and men just have to work for everything? He gotta work for your time. He gotta work for the relationship, and you still give him nothing. So when men say, oh, all I want is sex, women get mad. Why you getting mad? At least he's saying what he want. And if you can't respect his wishes, then bounce. Period. Because at least if he was willing to take you out on that date, what was all that for? No, a relationship is not all about sex. No, it's not. You're supposed to have a connection. You're supposed to have, a mental connection. Think about it. Men are physically attracted to women by first sight, right? That's all it boils down to. Why do modern women feel entitled to get everything that they want? If a man like you and he like what he see, you're not gonna give him what he want, but he's supposed to give you everything that you want. Have y'all thought about that? Comment down below, let me know. I'll give you a minute, let me know. All right, now back to it. A woman usually feels like everything is about them. Why? Please tell me why, because I'm a woman. But you know what? I'm gonna be fully transparent with y'all. I'm speaking from experience. I'm a woman. I once felt entitled to everything. If I wanted my life to change for the better, I had to look from within and basically look in the mirror and say, what is it about you that makes you feel entitled? Why do you feel entitled? Do you make your man feel like the king that he is? But you want him to make you feel like the queen that you are, huh? Okay, nah, you can't do that. It gotta be equal. So if you don't make him feel like the king that he is, don't expect that from him. Because he may give it to you, but then he gonna realize his worth. Because I've seen it firsthand, and I was once in that position until I had to learn that the world does not revolve around Kiana. It don't. And it hit hard too. I was mad when I found out. But it's reality. And reality set in. It set in hard. And I'm being real 100 with y'all. It set in hard. A message for the modern women. If y'all listening to this, I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
But if men listening to this too, if you guys hear something that you can take back to women to teach them, please teach them, because I think that women should start changing and thinking differently and stop thinking that everything is revolving around them. There's so many people in this world that don't even realize the toxicity that they have in their personality traits. They don't know it. And if don't nobody tell them, they just gonna keep on going on with life. I didn't realize my toxic traits and unhealthy behavior until someone brought it to my attention. It was hardcore, but I needed to hear it. Yeah, I cried. Don't get me wrong, I cried because I thought that everything was supposed to be about me. It was becoming a strain on my self-growth. When someone really genuinely loves you and wants you to grow as an individual, that's when you have to take a step back, sit down, shut up, and listen. Because what most modern women are not exercising is their ability to listen. Women know how to listen. Women are the ones that need to be quiet, listen, and take some type of criticism. We always in our feelings. It's always about our emotions. I know what you're gonna say. Why is she talking about this? Because I was like that. And I just want people to know, modern women especially, to know that we don't have to be always hardcore independent and just doing everything for ourselves. We want a man in our lives. We want marriage, right? That is the end goal. Why do we fight it so much? We hold our own selves back. And I had to learn that. I learned it the hard way, but I learned it and I got myself together. I did. Because I didn't want to be 45 with 2 children, single, because I couldn't get it right. It hurt to get it right. It did. But if I'm being really truthful with you guys, it changed my life. It did. It changed my life for the better. And I can say I'm happier. Modern women just want to talk and be independent. That's all fine and dandy. But let me tell you this. As long as you are calling yourself independent, a man won't really be inclined to deal with you. Men really don't like independent women. Now, if she can be independent here, mentally, when the time is right and needed, then that's all fine and dandy. But if you independent in a relationship, that you want this so-called partnership, there ain't no iron team. It ain't no iron team. Where is it? TEAM. Where the I at? You can't be independent and want a man and want marriage. It's not going to work. They do not go together. Women always want to know what men bring to the table. Do women ever think about what they bring to the table? Realistically though. Not, oh, I bring love and I can be submissive conditionally. Women are submissive conditionally. The moment you feel offended, you start talking back. The moment you feel that that man is coming for you when he's just criticizing your toxic traits, that's the moment you feel that you cannot listen to him anymore. I don't need him. Well, he trying to help you. Why won't you just let him help you? When women think of what they bring to the table, they always think of being independent. They can take care of themselves. They don't need nobody to help them financially. They can cook. They can clean. If that's the case, why you need a man so bad? Because if you need him for sex, there's vibrators out there. You can do everything by your damn self, huh? But if you really think about it though, we should be feminine, kind, respectful. Because what you give out is what you'll receive. But if you can take care of yourself, why do you need a man so bad? It's because you don't want to be lonely, huh? You don't want to be lonely and have to pay for everything by yourself. If I'm hitting home, let me know. But I'm trying to keep it real with y'all because I noticed these things in watching Kevin Samuels, watching women around the world. They out there shaking they butt, living their best lives. And then when they get on here, YouTube or on TikTok, Facebook, talking about, I can't find a good man. I can't find a good man. Look at what you're doing though. You're portraying as a Jezebel. And if you want to be a wife, you can't act like that. So a man don't care about a woman being independent. A man really wants you to do what you're supposed to do. A man wants to know that he has a woman that can bring romance into the relationship when he is tired or when he just doesn't. If he lacks off, you should be able to bring that to the table. You want rose petals in the bed and you want champagne dinners and all this other stuff. How about you plan that date? If you want it so bad, how about you do it? Don't wait for him to do it because that's not what he's thinking about. He's thinking about money. He's thinking about success. He's thinking about y'all future as a family. So if you want that stuff, if you're not worried about the success for the future, go ahead and do that romance for him. That's women's part. That's our part. Don't expect him to do it. Please don't. Because what I did learn, when you expect things and they don't come out the way you want them to, your feelings are hurt. That equals disappointment. If you don't expect anything, you won't get disappointed. Simple as that. When most women see men, they see dollar signs. And that's all they see. Dollar signs. If you really love him, you will show him each and every day how much you really love him. And your love is not conditional. Some men love in their own way. And love languages do not apply to them. And they don't even believe in that. Some men may love in a way that they just provide for you. No matter what, they will provide for you. They may not be able to show romance. They may not be able to wine and dine you and give you presents and rub your feet. The only way they know how to show that they love you is to provide. Provide a roof over your head, providing food on the table, and the necessities. Some men literally love to just take care of a woman as long as she's doing her part. That goes back to being a team. Everyone has a role. A woman always expects a relationship to be a partnership. Think about it this way. In a business, the CEO takes care of the business deals and keep the business open. The employees handle the footwork for the business. A man wants to know that his woman can be feminine, not masculine or an alpha female. An alpha female be wanting to control everything. Follow him when necessary, with opportunity to give an opinion when it matters, and has the mental capacity and strength to take over the reins when he possibly cannot, or just when he's tired, when he say, you know what, I need you to handle this for me, baby. Go ahead and do that. You got that. He wants to know that she can make a decision without him needing to be there, and that he can trust her with basically his life in her hands. That's what men be looking for. As women, we long for families and marriage, starting at a very young age. In this world, our purpose is to procreate and be a helpmate. Wanting to pursue a long-term relationship after you've gotten your career established, that's all fine, but when you think about it, you can really have a man and build your careers together. It's possible. What I'm trying to say is you really don't have to wait until after you've done everything that you needed to do or you wanted to do. You don't have to really wait to reach your goals. Y'all should be able to build together. I suggest modern women get it together before our species go extinct. Because, child, let me tell you, if women don't get it together and they remain stubborn, always waiting for the right man or being picky, you'll end up alone, never having children or that family that you really want, and you will not get married and sit there wondering why you couldn't find a good man. Sometimes a woman will have a good man, and sometimes a woman can be tearing them down, not realizing, and say he ain't shit. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, women hold the key to their own happiness. I had to learn that. It took me some years, but I had to get myself together. Now I'm entering another milestone. My birthday, November 30th. And I refuse to be a young woman wishing I was married with kids. This is for the women who have control and can change the narrative of their own life. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I want to talk about it. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell next to it so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Also share it. Maybe somebody else want to hear this. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.